That is not supposed to be happening. Not supposed to be happening. A word to the wise here. When you are attaching your John Deere loader to your John Deere tractor, do not force it. I've got a leak here, and I just now remember to turn the camera on. Let me see if I can move this stuff around here. All right, so this block, you've seen it in previous videos, or maybe you haven't. This block, 4 hoses attached to it, goes into here. Then you roll this handle down to lock it into place. Well, I attached the loader this morning. I went to roll this handle down, and well, you see it right there. It's got pressure on it. Normally it goes right in easily. Had a little bit of pressure on it. I tried to roll it in. Nope. So I cracked every line to take the pressure off, top and bottom. Well, no, the top, because the bottom I could take the pressure off with the lever in the tractor. Cracked every line to take the pressure off. Still had to put a little bit of force, but really not that much force on it. So get it hooked up, come up to the shop. I notice it's leaking. I thought maybe I did not have all of the hoses tightened down after cracking them. No, you see that right there? On 2 of these, there's this seal that sits up inside of here, and then this center button pushes up, and apparently by trying to connect this with pressure, it has blown that seal out and torn that seal. So I've got 2 of them on here that I've got to replace. There's a previous video where I replaced one of these seals, and I think it was in this part of the block here, and we had a heck of a time. I needed 3 hands and 10 fingers and 2 thumbs to get it in there. If I recall correctly, Jeffrey came down to help me with this while he was holding a screwdriver and I was holding a pick, and it was a hell of a mess. So with this one being on here, I can take this off, take it to the bench, and try to get those in there. But this will be fun. I haven't called my dealer yet to see if he has these rings here in stock, but let's finish taking it apart. And now that I've got this apart, I see a couple of these O-rings are bad here. I'm not sure if that is from me loosening these lines, and that's what caused them to go bad. It's got to be. So yeah, I've got to replace, looks like at least three of those O-rings. I may as well replace all 4 of them. This is what makes this difficult. You have to hold that down while putting this in there. So you see how difficult it is just to get those out of there. So imagine what it's like putting them in. I don't think I have any on the shelf. Okay, let me call my Deere dealer. Well, my John Deere dealer does not have these, so this is Saturday morning. It's going to be Tuesday morning before he will have them. Somewhat surprised. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's had these things go bad. That's too simple of a seal to not have. Okay, let me figure out what I'm going to do now. This is how I get my morning started. Yes, breakfast sandwich and a bottle of Jameson. So someone had asked what was the new adult beverage that Sexy Rooster turned me on to. Jameson Orange, that's what it is. I've been drinking Jameson and ginger ale for a good while now. Cool and refreshing. But man, when I tried that Jameson Orange, oh wow, that was good stuff. With ginger ale, of course. So yes, I've bought a bottle, and I always feel judged when I buy a bottle of liquor or a bottle of wine in the morning when I'm picking up my breakfast sandwich. But it just saves me a trip at the end of the day, going back to the deli/liquor store to buy a bottle. So judge me if you want. I'm buying my liquor in the morning when I pick up my breakfast sandwich. That's saving me a trip and gets me to drinking adult beverages just a little bit earlier. Okay, I'm off to pick up my seal for the loader. I think I'm going to go to my chemical dealer. I'm going to get some chemicals as well while I'm up that way. It's a 40-minute drive or thereabouts. So let's pick up these seals and pick up some chemicals. I've got a few other stops to make along the way as well. Gas is $3.17 at our local Wawa this morning. I'm getting a change oil light in this truck, so I'm gonna stop in here at Napa and get an oil filter for the truck. I think I can get the oil at my local hardware store. Okay, let me pull around here to the side and get my $1,000 worth of chemicals. Just spend the money like crazy today. Alright, let's see if I can spend more money here than I did with chemicals. Seals are not cheap. Can you see that sign over there? This Wawa, same county, 20 minutes from the other Wawa. And we're at $3.39, so 22 cents more for gas, 20 minutes away at a Wawa in the same county. I don't think it costs 22 cents a gallon to ship that gas 20 minutes further south. That's a 1 cent per minute. Crazy. This Wawa, $3.29. That's only 5 minutes from the first Wawa I showed you that was $3.17. So what the hell is going on? Okay, let's see what the Sheetz is here. This is Sheetz 2 minutes from the Wawa, and they are $3.17. Wow, okay. There's a big difference in gas prices today. And lastly, the Shell station is also $3.17. Okay, last stop before the shop. I've got to go in here and do a little bit of arguing over a billing discrepancy from the hardware store. All right, let's see if I can get this seal in by myself. The last time I did this, I needed 2 hands. So this is part number DC52727. This seal was $16.79 for this thing. Wow. So I need 2. I have these 2 that are blown out. I actually bought 4 just so I have 2 extra ones on the shelf, but that's an expensive seal. All right, I've already got the other seal out of there. Let's put this one in. I have some instructions here. It does say to lubricate the seal. I wonder if there's a way to take these apart and get that spring-loaded valve out of there so I can get this screwdriver out of my way. Hold on, I'm going to the book. We've got a lot going on here at the farm today, down at my cousin's farm. There's some projects they have going on through the state, so they are moving equipment in there now. So I don't know what they're trying to figure out here. I don't know what that is on that trailer. It goes on the end of an excavator, I think. But not sure what the hell it is. So what is happening is wetlands mitigation. The new road they put in going to Point Lookout. I guess when they widened the road, they took some wetlands. So they have to replace those wetlands. So I went to my uncle and my cousins and said, hey, we're going to give you X number of dollars for some land to build wetlands. It's the craziest darn thing, in my opinion. The millions that are spent and wasted creating new wetlands. If the glaciers are melting like we're being told, and the tides are rising, and the water level and the sea level is rising, wetlands are already being recreated naturally, if you are to believe what we're being told. So why do we need to continue creating man-made wetlands? It's just BS in my opinion. But anyway, all right, back to this seal. I went to my local John Deere, what used to be the local John Deere dealer, talked to the mechanic up there about this valve to see if he knew anything about it, if he's ever replaced these seals before. He has not, so I'm on my own and just doing it the way I did it the last time, I guess. Okay, can you see that butterfly I've got in there? Let's see if now I can get it in there properly. Haha. Did you see that? I think it's in there. Now I gotta get that seal seated right. This piston does not want to come up all the way. Now I'm wondering, is that seal, is there a certain way it has to go in there? It looks the same both ways. I don't see a difference in it. That's not good. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna try something to seat this seal here. Oh, there. It just popped up as I was doing this. Well, I was gonna put it on here because when it goes on here, the outside ring is what goes down. So then that would seat the seal. It would push this piston up through that seal on that part. But hey, it popped out of there. So I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna put it on there just to make sure it moves up and down okay. Okay, I think that one's good, so let's replace the other one. All right, don't know if that will help by putting light on it for you. Lubricate the seal first. There we go. Wow, that one was quick. Okay, same thing. So I'm gonna take this back out to the tractor and then shove it down through there one time to push that seal the other way. And that should be it. Now I've got these O-rings to replace here. Wow, they almost don't look like the right ones. Well, I guess they are. I guess they're supposed to be. That one was okay. I won't replace that one. All right, I can put all the hoses back on here and put this together, and hopefully it does not leak. I've got one extra O-ring if I need it, and then 2 extra seals for this. Are you interested in the behind the scenes stuff and how I have to set the camera up in order for you to see what I'm doing? So we've got a paint can here that I've set the flashlight on to get the right angle for the light. I've got a coffee can here with the GoPro extended all the way up, trying to get the right tilt on it so you can see everything that I'm doing here. So that's what I went through so you all could see this, and hopefully the picture turns out well on this so you can actually see what I did.
Ooh, I better get some more paper towels. That's my last roll.
Make sure the towel rolls over the top. That's the proper way to put those on there. Over the top. There we go. Okay, there is a color-coded washer on each hose, top and bottom. So when I took these hoses off, I just zip-tied the washer to each hose so I knew which one went back where. All right. Now the moment of truth. Don't see any leaks. Previously it was just pouring out of here and dripping down, so leaks are fixed. Okay, right in between the marks. It didn't take a whole lot, about a gallon, so it had not lost a whole lot. That's good. My beacon light stopped lighting, so I've pulled it apart here, and I guess the bulb is blown. It's really hard to tell. So I wonder if this is a John Deere specific bulb or not. It kind of looks like a fog light bulb. I don't know that I sell them at the hardware store. We sell some fog lights, but usually they have a wire on them. So as I said, I'm not sure if this is specific to John Deere. It should not be. I should be able to go, I doubt my local hardware store, but maybe to an auto parts store and get one of these. So the next time I am going to the bank, I will stop at Napa and see if they may have one of these. The front end loader is off and the sprayer is on. I've got some corn to spray tomorrow, so I've got everything ready to roll here. It's adult beverage time, so I'm going home to have some of Sexy Rooster's adult beverage. That orange Jameson and ginger ale. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna say, see ya!